It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly. Tell you why I really want to know. It's the time of the season for loving.
All right. I'm not going to listen to that entire song because I don't really plan on being here too long. Hold on. Let me turn down this mantra real quick. So I got some things to talk about. And, what I have noticed is either complete and total ignorance mixed with rudeness, number one, or I've noticed the complete hypocrisy and like complete bullcrap, So listen, I'm Generation X. Okay. I was born in 1977. And I've always had a deep, deep, deep connection with spirit. I always have. I've always had a deep, deep, deep connection with the moon and the stars and the quasars and just what's real. And what I don't like is to be talked to like I'm stupid. What I don't like is for people to try to play me like I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? And so what's really irritating me, and I don't know if any of you other Generation X witches especially have noticed this, because it's the whole religion thing, man. Hey, like, so here's the whole thing about it. No religious person should be coming at a witch about anything. You should not be coming at us whatsoever. You trying to start a war. And I think people need to realize that. People need to realize that. It says directly in your Bible that witches should die. Now, I'm not saying whether or not Jesus Christ believes this. That can be debatable. I'm not going to get my blood pressure up debating with no damn body about whether or not Jesus was a necromancer or whether or not Jesus was a witch or whatever he was, a wizard. I'm not going to argue with nobody about that. But what irritates me is when religious people, especially people in your family, think that they can throw death magic and destruction magic, basically is what they're doing, from their book of grimoire, from their holy Bible, at witches. And we're supposed to sit here like we stupid, like we dumb, and it's just rude. And it's just rude. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you come from Generation X, I'm gonna let you know a little secret about the whole thing. That Bible is used as a supplement to hold you back in life, straight up and down. It's being used as a tool so that you won't rise above, and it's based in jealousy. To me, the Holy Bible is complete evil eye towards the witch or anybody that has the ability to think. This is the reason why, this is one of the reasons why I do what I do and the way that I do it. This is one of the reasons why I am under Lilith's wings these days and for the rest of my days, because it's complete and total bullcrap. It's a tool being used to psych out the minds and the hearts of people. And I'm getting sick of it. I really am. I am so sick of the struggle. I'm not so sick of the struggle that I'm ready to leave the earth or die. No, I can totally sit back and watch these people make a complete freaking fool of themselves. I am totally protected by my constitutional rights. And I think that they need to, because I've been sitting here watching a couple of my friends in social media kind of going back and forth with religious people, and it really bothers me because it's just like, why do these people think that because of their religion they can be rude, when in reality it is not about their god or their beliefs. It's really about the problem that they have with you personally, whatever it is, whether or not you are not cowering down up underneath them and living up to some unrealistic expectation that they have for you, or if you're not buying into their bull crap so that they can actually try to sacrifice you to demons. And I'm just sick of it. Whatever kind of demon it is, I'm tired of it. Listen, nobody over here is stupid. Okay, and it really irritates me, and then I think it's especially with the witches that are from Generation X, especially us. I think it was what, between 1964 and 1980 is Generation X. And I don't care who you are, what makes you think that you can be rude. Being rude is really insulting someone's intelligence as well. You're insulting people's intelligence with that. They use that Bible as a tool for you to obey them, and that's it. Because they're greedy and selfish and demonic. Period. Otherwise, why do they care? If they believe in what they believe in, for them, why does it matter what you are doing? Why does it matter what witches are doing? Isn't that between me and God? Isn't that between you and God what you're doing? And I'm starting to really get irritated with it. Nobody on my pages came at me like that, but I've noticed that they do that to other people's pages. They come to their pages and they pretty much target them. I'm pretty sure that the real actual God, first of all, I'm not afraid to say it, that the God of the Bible is factually a false God. It is a false God. I can say that. It's a false God in the sense to where they're trying to make it seem like, oh, well, this God is the actual creator of the freaking universe, the God that's supposedly speaking in the Bible. The perverted God, the evil God, the Spiteful God, the jealous God. No, it sounds like a narcissistic person wrote it. You know, and I plan to fully stay in my unholiness. Yes, I know how to respect other people's belief system. I do respect your belief system. Don't throw it at me. And even though people are not doing it publicly, I we talked about hoodoo, and I think hoodoo practitioners need to be careful because they are using the Bible. Be careful with that because witchcraft has been around a lot longer than that Bible. Okay, seriously. In fact, what it sounds like to me was like a group of weird aliens that came down here and got mad because Lilith didn't want to procreate with them, is what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to me. So you know, and you know, especially when it comes to your parents or your family members. Hey, listen, bro, chill out with that. And it's rude. It's rude. Your religious beliefs does not give you the right to be rude to us pagans. And is anybody else not irritated with this? Like, I'm totally irritated with it, and I don't appreciate it. Now, if it were actually meant for that, you think that God would have given me the ability to pick up on your prayers? Did not tell you to quit praying for me. Pray for yourself. I listen, they're not praying for you. A lot of the times they're praying up on you. Prey is what they're doing. You are their prey and they are hunting you down. Now, I think that it's extremely disgusting. And then they get mad at us witches and accuse us of being evil for defending ourselves. Like, do you not realize how rude that is for you to be coming at a witch, a somebody that identifies either as a pagan or a Satanist? Do you realize how utterly ridiculous that is for you to be spouting Bible verses to us? Think about it. Think about it for a second. How disgusting that is. How would you feel because us witches, we don't come at them like that. If you choose to take the path of a witch or see a witch or talk to a witch, we're not forcing you to do that. You're making a choice and you're making a decision. So to my clients that do have roots in Christianity, Catholicism, I'm not speaking about y'all. I'm talking about people that use the Bible and have been using that Bible. Listen, they've been using that Bible for years to control your mind, your own family to put PTSD. Have you not done the research? And this is becoming more and more prevalent right now. Who do you people think that you are? Okay, and you know what? I like movies like The Exorcist. Oh yeah, it's just so funny the way when you watch it and you watch how Satan or the devil just sort of laughs in their freaking faces. It's funny to me. You know why? It's funny to me because what it is saying is, you know, when you see this type of thing happening, and that's why I'm always front and center at the newest Exorcist movies, because it's showing you the harm of religion. That was the original in the movie The Exorcist. The original, y'all realize that it was all about the harm of religion. I was forced to watch that movie when I was 2 years old. I was a baby. You know, my mother had passed out, went to sleep, and I was up watching it. And you know, that is what I took from it. Why am I never going to convert to Christianity? Because I don't have to, because Christianity doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is alchemy, the planets, nature, and the elements and spirit. That's all that exists. Nothing. So you're trying to tell me that I should conform to something that doesn't exist, that you don't even conform to? Because if you actually conform to it, you would just cast me out. I'm waiting for every Christian to just cast my black ass out. I want for you to cast me out. I want for you to forget that I ever existed. Trust me, my life would be easier. Okay. And they should know that we don't get our spiritual gifts from the root chakra. They come from the crown and the third eye, which is closest to the stars and the moon. Now, I'm pretty sure that somewhere, I bet you somewhere in the Bible, it says that you ain't supposed to pray for people that have said, don't pray for me. It's kind of, Natalie, it's kind of hard to ignore it when it's like, let's say it's a male in your family or something like that. It's kind of hard to ignore it because a lot of times this is where I'm counseling a lot of witches, because what they are dealing with is they are dealing with um they're dealing with very oppressive males in their family, that and then the Bible is not for women. They are raping us with that Bible. It's rape. To a witch, I'm talking about a female witch, it's rape. It feels like you're trying to rape us. They need to make that a part of rape. I feel that pagans should band together and fight for the rights to not be verbally and orally raped by these people. Stop doing it. It's meant as a form of control, and that's it. That's it. So that they can be right. If you had a controlling, diabolical Christian father, 9 times out of 10, when you discovered your witchyhood, he's doing Bible spells and stuff on you because he wants to prove that he's right. So now you're a failure of a father because you're choosing religion and a God that you've never met over your own child, while at the same time obviously being utterly and ridiculously delusional. Because how can a witch come from a Christian's loins? You're not a Christian. 9 times out of 10, if you are a father of a daughter that is born a witch or either has supernatural powers as a witch, you're one too. So basically, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot of that. I've been speaking to a lot of witches who were pretty much abandoned. I'd rather be abandoned than have a father sit around me trying to pray over me as if I need some kind of exorcism. You need an exorcism. A lot of them need an exorcism. Look around at the world. Your prayer does no good. Now, I do believe that prayer works. I'm not even going to lie when it comes to a higher power. I believe that prayer works. Okay, especially when it comes to Jesus Christ. Do I believe in that certain set of rules? Do I believe that you should be spouting those Bible verses at people? No, I don't. Especially a witch. Why do they think that they can just mistreat us? Are you kidding me? You know what? They need to make it. But see, they make these laws, but these laws don't actually protect us. They don't. So you have to call into some kind of spiritual authority or law, because they are given the right to pretty much harass us. And I'm noticing a friend of mine is going through that right now, being harassed by, and it's like, what are you doing looking at my page? You obviously, so basically what they do is they look for witches to bully and try to do harm to. Yeah, but you're a Christian, right? Sure, sure. What were you doing on my friend's page? What are you doing on my page? What are you doing looking at me? Why are you thinking about me? Why don't you forget I ever existed? If you don't know who I am, I can't affect you. Back to what I was saying. It's disgusting and it is delusional. Okay, it is. It's disgusting and it's delusional. So, because I'm I'm just saying, like, what if I went up to a Christian and said, "Oh, you need to convert to paganism"? Who does that? Who tries to manipulate somebody's path in life? Everybody knows that when you tap into your power, you create your own path. They're trying to create all of these paths for you. They're trying to create these paths of destruction in your life. That's why, as a witch, that's why I'm telling y'all, and some of y'all Christian, your fellow Christians are trying to create destructive paths in your life. Many of us from generations X, we almost 50. They have been doing that to us for years, and we're not standing for it. Right now, Saturn is ruling this planet, literally ruling this planet. They're trying to control an entire planet. That would be just like trying to say, "Oh, I'm going to control Mars or I'm going to control the sun." It's totally ridiculous. And oh God, I had to vent about this because I'm sitting here watching this, and my friend is being very graceful because that's what she is. She's a lady. Okay. She's a lady. That is harassment. That is spiritual abuse. You are guilty of spiritual abuse. When you come to a witch, we have a totally different a system of beliefs, and it has nothing to do with sex. They're always trying to make it about sex. As if any normal human being would need the Bible as some kind of a freaking a moral compass. Duh. Yeah, there's certain things that you shouldn't be doing that is wrong. Those things are innately inside of us. And a lot of y'all that came from Christian families, y'all are struggling with that a lot because you're trying to gain this independence. You're trying to get rid of that stronghold and liberate yourself, mind, body, and spirit. And they are sitting over there. I think if we take away their ability to speak, like just bind their throats, because they need to shut the fuck up, is what they need to do. Just shut up. They want to be in control of everything. That video that I shared from Facebook, it looked pretty real to me. If y'all go and look at my community wall, I shared a video from Facebook, and I don't know if it was real or not. It was pretty freaking amazing, like CGI, if it wasn't real or artificial intelligence. There was one guy in the comment. No, it's not. No, they don't. Go look in Psalms and da 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 da. It's like, would you shut the fuck up? Why do you always want to be that guy? I don't care what nobody says. All of it to me says an alien invasion. The rapture, all of it. People just disappearing, being levitated up into the sky. That sounds like alien to me. I don't trust it. I trust my pagan beliefs. I trust the earth. I trust my horned god, Sir Nonos. You know, the god of the wild, of the forest. I trust him. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I think that they know that there's some danger, but they're so scared to break the mold. They know that it's danger there within that. They know it's danger. They're probably mad at us for not trying to convert them. Hey, you make your own choices. You make your own choices of what you want to believe in. Don't come at me about that mess. Okay. If you, because they don't actually trust what they believe in, they don't trust it. So is that my fault? Is that my problem that you don't trust your own belief systems? You don't trust your own God? Ah, Natalie, I'm really honestly thinking about doing this for Maybon. I really am because, a lot of us witches are still struggling with that. They are still bringing that energy into our lives, and it is our own family. It's almost like they fantasize about something horrible happening to you just to prove that they were right. There's no love there. There's no real love there for one another, And so when you come into your witchy self, you feel nothing but pure love. You connect to it instantly. This is why a lot of us witches would never give it up. So I believe that a lot of those so-called testimonials on here, ain't no witch gonna say she's an ex-witch. None of us are gonna say that. None of us. You can say that, yes, I'm a witch. I was born a sinner. I'm evil. I'm horrible. I'm bad, but I'm converting to Christianity. You can say that. But for you to say, oh, I'm not a witch anymore. Well, how are you not a witch anymore when it's pulsing through your veins? It's who you are. It's a part of your identity. It's what makes you who you are. So I think that people are literally, I think we're having like an identity crisis or something. They want us to have an identity crisis. The moment it feels unnatural. It feel like when you delve into your witchy self, you're tapping into your supernatural powers. When they start thumping that Bible, it feels like just even talking about it, just even talking about it is making me feel ick, like something is not right. It doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel right. And I think that they need to stop doing that. And then, especially if you're a psychic witch, it's like, did you know that I could hear you praying for me? Did you know that I saw you put my photograph in? Please don't put my photograph in your Bible. Don't ever put my photograph in your Bible. I'm gonna set your Bible on fire. I'm gonna set your Bible on fire. Okay, yeah. I'm tired of it. And I think the reason why they do that is because they see you being very peaceful. And I believe that your confidence, your light, your knowledge, it bothers them because the Bible, the whole Bible is supposed to be about being a sheep and not knowing anything, and don't take a bite of the forbidden fruit or you're going to have knowledge. If I were somebody that were choosing, if they were like, okay, are you going to choose this? I would stop at the Garden of Eden. Okay, wait a minute. So Eve bit off of the fruit, the apple, and now she's bleeding once a month, which is not a bad thing. Now she has knowledge, and that's bad. I can't do it. And as a black woman, I'm tired of playing these games. The games are over. Game over. Natalie, I don't think that they realize it, but see, here's the whole thing about it. I don't mind Christians. What I don't like is when there's a couple of different Bible verses that they use to curse us, witches. I don't have them handy right now, but there's a few of them that they use to try to curse us. I think one of them is Deuteronomy or something. I truly believe that those men were communicating with aliens, with interdimensional beings that can't even they God only knows where they come from. I mean, it just I can't believe. Yeah, all their holidays are pagan. All of their symbolism is pagan. But see, I'm the type of person to where I'm not conforming to any kind of religion. That's why I never was interested in Santeria or Ifa or any of that. No, thank you. I am a solitary, independent, eclectic witch. Period. Period. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah. Oh, trust me, Natalie. I got things put into place to where if any of them try to throw that shit at me, it's going to automatically backfire. Because the way I see them when they're reading from their Bibles, I see them as just another witch. You're just another witch to me, straight up and down. You're not special. You're just another fucking hater. You're just another fucking witch that might not like me. Okay. I love witches. In fact, I help a lot of people realize they're witchy. They're witch. I am a trailblazer for the witches. Okay. So, I don't know what to tell them. I know that you're trying to use that Bible to control me. Period. You want me to do what you tell me to do. What is it that you want me to do? Lay down and die? You want me to get hung on the cross like Jesus Christ? What are you ready to see, another bloody sacrifice or something? It's sick. Oh, Natalie, I was raised in the Baptist church. But I wasn't necessarily, it wasn't forced down my throat, right? Because I had my grandmother there to balance it out, because my grandmother was into astrology heavily and big time. She was into it. I think she had a lot of knowledge of it. She didn't really discuss it, but every now and then she would bring it up. I have, however, had um, traumatic experiences, with like babysitters and stuff. I was going to this babysitter that was Jehovah's Witness. Them people didn't do nothing but abuse me, and it was mainly psychological abuse. It wasn't like beatings or like it was a lot of psychological abuse. It really was. And so that's why I always make a big deal about Halloween, because that because of what happened to my jack-o'-lantern that I made in school. It was such a wonderful day, And I can't even remember making the jack-o'-lantern. The only thing that I remember from that day was my pumpkin getting thrown out on the porch and smashed. Somebody smashed it. So basically, they tried to stomp out my magic because when you make a jack-o'-lantern, that's magic. And then it's a new moon, guys. I'm sorry. I know that I apologize for any, but I do think that we need to get the cogwheels turning because it's kind of like, listen, I don't have an intent to hurt you. You have an intent to hurt me. I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you hurt me or my witchy children, or as they call them, demon children. I'm not going to let you do it. Now what? Okay. I think that, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of the witches that are in the witchy community that are starting crap with other witches and bullying us, I don't trust them. Like if it's somebody that's sensible that I know is a witch, and I don't care about what their religious beliefs are. But the moment you see another person claiming to practice magic and she's attacking another witch, to me, I feel like those are agents. Those are ops for the church. And the only way we're going to fix this world is if we empower women in witchcraft. Otherwise, we looking at doom. We looking at doom. These people, their third eye and their crown chakra is so closed off because they were told not. Ain't it a part of the Bible, Natalie, that says that they're not even supposed to look up at the stars or the sky? Do you know that that's one of the first things that you should do to open up your third eye and to heal your crown chakra is to look up at the stars? They tell them, I believe in the Bible, to not even look up at the sky. What the hell? I tell you one thing, whatever it is that's controlling those people is worse than any devil that could be walking this earth. And I believe that they know it. Like, even when you look at certain things, there's a movie called Baby Blues. Y'all should watch it. It really chronicles how that's why y'all think I got a Bible in my house. Nah, I won't bring it into my home. And it's not because I just don't want the struggle. It's not that I think that spirits would attack me with it. It's not that I think that, but it just it's to me it's no. You talking about that movie called Baby Blues where that lady was reading the Bible? I think that that movie was symbolic of how I think the maker of that movie was directly pointing that at Christians because you know how many times have you like personally if I were Christian I would never speak this verse to my children, otherwise I would expect to get cursed and cursed out and my children would never can you imagine having a conversation with your child and you tell your child, well, honor thy mother and father and your days will be long? Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, really? Like, I'm about to light a black candle on you. Oh yeah, you're my father, you're my mother. I don't fucking think so. Are you crazy? You don't even know the author of that book. You don't even know who wrote it. I mean, okay, go ahead and do your Christian religious thing, but bro, like, did you just wish death on me, bro? Like, oh, okay, so you trying to put a death curse on me? Okay, Let me go on and grab my some salt and a black candle. Yeah, but Natalie, this is what, like, I personally, this is what I don't think that they should outlaw religion, because I believe that whatever it is that brings you comfort as far as your individual self, you should have every right to do that. If Jesus Christ or if the Bible makes you feel better about yourself, not other people, not anybody external to you, I think that you should have the right to do that. Okay, between you and whatever it is that you doing you. But the moment you begin to spout that at somebody else, it should be considered harassment and abuse. The Bible should be controversial, but it's not, because the whole world is under a spell. Like, not the whole world, but most of the world is under a spell. A lot of y'all would be scared if y'all knew the truth. That's why a lot of people carry guns, or either they, witches, we carry our crystals. Some of us witches carry guns. I don't carry guns. But you would be afraid if you actually knew what the fuck, like, the whole reality of most of the world. They're all possessed. They're zombies. Like, a lot of them, like a vast majority of this world. Like, at any moment, one of them could do something to you, and then you just, you know what I'm saying? So and I don't let it scare me, obviously, but it just, it's the reality of it. And I think that religion makes it worse. I believe that it disconnects us completely and totally. That's why the world is divided. So it's insanity. Are you kidding me? So anyway, I had to get that off of my chest. I did. It's a new moon, guys, and I am being very, very harsh on people that are trying, because here's the whole problem with Jamila. Jamila, I can I can hear and see and pick up on every goddamn thing. You can, 9 times out of 10, it don't matter if you talking about me. You can be whispering my name. I'ma hear your ass. If you write my name down on a piece of paper, I'm gonna see it. So my issue is people that they just want to have something to talk about too, where all that witchcraft and stuff. Jamila, Jamila, Jamila. It's like, you realize I can hear that, right? Or here's the kicker: people blaming their problems on me or other witches, and it's at a all-time high because they get more confused during Mercury retrograde. The retrograde is actually supposed to give you more clarity. They're more confused than ever. And I've even said it. Why don't you do some past life regression work? Oh, I don't believe in that. Well, what do you believe in? Oh, I just believe in blaming you for all of my problems. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give you enough rope to continue to fucking hang yourself then. How about we do that? How about I just give you more rope, boo boo? Seriously. So, it just, it's annoying. It really is. It's very annoying. It's rude. It's inconsiderate. Who the fuck do these people think they are? Fuck off. Now, I'm not saying that, because there are some people that watch my channel that are Christian, and I do have clients that are Christian. I'm not talking about y'all because y'all are Christian, y'all have an open mind, y'all have respect for me. I'm talking about these jackasses running around here with that bullshit hypocrisy. I can't stand it. Oh my God, witchcraft symbolism is everywhere. Oh my God. Well, why don't you just go on and go up to another planet then, boo boo? Oh my God, that symbolism. Oh wow. Like, what do you want? Yeah, the whole earth is symbolism. Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever gotten a bird's eye view of a forest? Have you ever looked? Have you actually looked deep? Have you explored Google Earth yet? You can download the app to your phone. Did you know that the Statue of Liberty is actually Lucifer? Yeah. Where do you think you're at? Wake up. It's a cognitive dissonance. I get it. I understand it. But don't go attacking witches. Leave my witches alone. Okay. So it just, and we help so many people, it's ridiculous. Like, and then when it comes to like our crystal children, they doing them totally wrong. They owe the crystal indigo children millions of fucking dollars. They owe us millions of dollars. You know why? Because they have been literally dumping all their shit into us since we were born. And that's going way back to the 30s and 40s. We just absorb it, and they get to run around here and play ignorant. And then when we start doing things to heal ourselves and try to do something about it, they get paranoid because they know they were wrong. Then what they do when you try to be nice and you try to banish the stuff that they send to you through time and space, they get to conjuring up some more negative energy for and that's why I just said fuck it. Stop sending it back with love and light and send it back with some pain for their asses. I'm tired of it. You know why you don't know the purpose of the witches is because you're not God. That's the reality of it. You're not God. If you were God, you would understand the purpose of witches. They don't know our purpose. Oh Lord, I gotta finish my hair, y'all. So I gotta go. I had to come and say that and speak up for us because nobody else will fucking do it. Anyway, so the group, and I see that my sissy ain't in here tonight. She probably sleep. But we're all purging right now, so I'll be back like tomorrow to talk to you guys about the new moon and how it's a good idea to purge as much of that negativity as you can. Oh God, yeah, and then also I do believe that the witches, it's a really good thing to connect to Hecate and Lilith because some of us have been here before. I know that I'm carrying scars. In fact, I have a birthmark on my hip from where in one of my lifetimes I was tortured and put to death as a witch. And this is something that not only do we know manifested in a past life, but it has been obvious in this life as well with all of the fucking false harassment and persecution that we have went through. Hey, Kinsley's mommy. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what's up with that with the Hebrew Israelite thing? I don't know. I know that I don't have a problem with anybody, like whatever background you have, man. Just listen. If you don't understand witchcraft, you just don't understand it, you know. But yeah, I agree. We are doing it for the fall, for the fall equinox. I have a group going, but maybe we should do a separate one, Natalie. Maybe you can give me some ideas. I mean, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna bind them? I mean, goodness gracious. That's why I've been over here working with Hecate, Lilith, and Lucifer. I have been. I'm not even gonna lie. I have been, and I am just so tired of it. And it's just leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're so interested in what's between our legs, and it feels like you're in prison. They're trying to put us in prison. And my spirit is so strong when it comes to that. I just want to be naked in the forest by a stream on a nice blanket in a tent, butt naked, making love to my man. That's all I want. What the fuck else am I supposed to be doing here? And they don't. It's like they want to watch everything that you do. That's why I want their eyes to burn, because they're always watching. Let's not forget the fact that they do fucking have spiritual gifts as well. While they say we're bad and evil, while they use their gift of sight to consistently watch us, it almost feels like it's a constant damn speculum stuck up my ass where it's like, go away. Then when witches get to cursing them, they want to cry about it. And I curse everybody that fucking ever sex shame me. You are cursed. Don't you ever in your goddamn life. Oh my God. Hmm. They want to kill themselves, Natalie. Now I do understand that some of these witches running around here calling themselves witches are annoying as fuck, nosy. It's like, would you go somewhere? Like some of them are real irritating. But somebody like me, hey, I'm shit. I'm the creme of the creme de la creme. Okay, I'm one of the best. But yeah, but that's whoever wrote that was depressed. That person was depressed. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I gotta go. Hail Lilith, hail Lucifer, hail Satan, and I'll catch y'all later. Okay. Blessings. Bye bye.